Good morning. It's Orlando Gardner coming at you. Good morning, y'all. I hope y'all doing really, really good. And guess what time of year it is? It's that time. Top 10. I actually look forward to this particular video. And this is actually one of my most requested videos out there. Um, everybody, everybody want top 10. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Well, here we go. And last year was a different year. But these fruit are, some of them are extremely finicky. We're gonna have a video of my most disappointed and stuff like that. But as for now, we are going to talk about the top 10. Now, last year, my top 10 was different. I want to say this. My top 10 is not dependent upon the overall spectrum of mangoes. My top 10 is dependent upon the fruit that I had this season. It's not based on last season. Last season, I had a different list. I added more fruit to my portfolio and tasted new stuff, and it was I had a good time. Last year, we had, I think, one tie. Uh, uh, we had Sugarloaf #1, Mark Anthony #2, Seacrest #3, Lemon Zest #4, Angie #5, Raw Honey Lemon Meringue was a tie. Super Julie is #7. Buttercream was #8. Guava #9, and Julie #10. And so that is completely changed because I had new fruit this year. New fruit, and mangoes are funny, y'all. It's just like the weather in Florida. You just don't know. And so, it changes. And it's based upon what I tasted this year. Had a lot of variety. Spent a lot of money, which I won't do next year. Got the trees I want. Have tasted the fruit. I'm good. Ain't spending all that money. I think it was highway robbery on what the fruit world charged for mangoes this season. There was a friend of mine that lives in St. Cloud, Florida, named Nick. He had decent prices, but some of these other folk, they would just give it up. Robbery. But to the list. Okay, as of last year, we're going to start at the bottom of the list and we're going to work our way up. This year, made the top 10. Kathy, K3. K3 was good. Kathy. K3 was a good fruit. Very tasty. It did not disappoint. Everything about Kathy was good. The size was good. The juiciness was good. The texture was good. Everything was good about Kathy. I had no complaint. And to break into this top 10, listen, you had to really stand out this year because I had so many different kinds of fruit this season. I mean, so many different kinds of mangoes. It was crazy. So to break this top 10, you really had to be good. I had to get really good fruit. And I got fruit from different places, from different people. But majority of the fruit that I got was from Zeal. I did have fruit from my own farm and other people's, but again, Kathy got #10. #9 kind of slipped down. Orange sherbet, and it was good. It was orange sherbet was really good. is everything that people listen. Orange sherbet, kind of like Mark Anthony. Orange sherbet will make you some friends. Orange sherbet will make you friends. Um, Zero compl- the texture, the flavor. Um, it wasn't a giant mango at all. It was not a giant mango. See if I'm still recording. Yes. Wasn't a giant mango, but the sweetness, the texture, the everything about it, the smoothness. Orange sherbet was. I'm a big fan of mangoes that have citrus undertones. I really like three particular varieties of mangoes or classes: the coconutty, the fruity, and the fruity on the spectrum of like pineapples and stuff like that. I like the fruity like fruit cocktail ish fruit punch, and I like the other fruit as well. So I like fruity, and I like those coconutty mangoes. But orange sherbet was really good. Everything about it, zero complaints about orange sherbet. Just one complaint about my tree didn't produce. So next year we're gonna pray that my tree produces, and I would give orange sherbet. Listen, orange sherbet made a 10. Listen, this is what I did to get my mangoes to the top 10. I wrote down a list of everything that I tasted, and I graded them. I took all of the 10s out and put them down. And then I got the 9s and so on and so forth. But all of these pretty much were either 9s or 10s. So you got orange sherbet, and then from there you got coconut cream. Wow, 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 wow. I had some bad ones. My fault, my fault. And I had some that just knocked the ball out of the park. Coconut cream is everything that they say. Coconut cream is just good. It is just good. It is just good, good. It's so good. I went and got a second treat. So, coconut cream was really good. Coconutty, complex flavor. You get about 3 tones in there, if I remember correctly. Real good piece of fruit. Um, Went around the corner to my friend, the guy that mentored me in this, and he had some really big ones. I mean some really big ones, and that was something to see. His tree was a lot older though. And then number 7, we're gonna get sweet tart. That mango is so unique. It's so different. It's so different. You get hit with you. It's complex with 2 tones. You get that delicious and that sweetness all in one. If it look like I'm getting excited about it, I am. It is sweet tart. Is so good. You get that tartish flavor and that sweetness. Oh my goodness. On the back end, listen, if you catch a sweet tart right, you will not be disappointed unless you don't like that tart undertone. And the tart is not a bad tart. It's a good tart. And good tart. Guitar. Guitar. Good tart. But it was good. It got a 10 for me. Next, what beat that out was M4. Yeah. Yeah, like biting into a coconut mango. Just good. Really good. No complaints about it. Now my M4 was it didn't it the tree gave me one, and the fruit was good, but it had some internal problems. Some breakdown on the bottom half of the fruit. But the M4s I got from Zeal in South Florida, yeah, they were good. Listen, Orlando Gardner, I like mangoes with coconut tones. I really do. They are two thumbs up for me. Next, we got a tie for number 5, and that is Pineapple Pleasure and Denise. Denise did her thing this year. Denise did not let me down. Denise is just good. As a matter of fact, I planted my tree. I've been babying it for 2 years. My tree is probably about 5'11" in height. I put it in the ground. My Denise in the ground now. Denise was really good, but it tied up with Pineapple Pleasure. Had Pineapple Pleasure for the first time. Ah, man, that and I like the thing about me. I love Pineapple Pleasure's mother. I love that fruit. I really do. Springfields are good, and you get a hint of pineapple in them. But Pineapple Pleasure just take it to a whole nother level. So Pineapple Pleasure and Denise, they tied up this year. Okay, what topped that out? We get into the last 4. We got Lemon Zest. Lemon Zest was number 4 last year, and Lemon Zest did not fail. Listen, every order that I ordered from every person, every vendor, I ordered lemon zest. Lemon zest is good. Didn't get any from my tree. Hopefully this season I will. But lemon zest is just a good fruit. Lemon meringue did a good job with producing lemon zest. I'm very pleased. The size, the taste, the texture, the flavor, the juice quantity, everything about lemon zest is delicious. Next, okay, we're down to the top 3. All right, number 3, ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream made the top 3 this year. Ice cream was just good. It was good. My tree in a pot did phenomenally. It produced my tree in the ground. And then I saw the video from Chris Truly Tropical about ice cream not doing good in the ground. So guess what I did? I took that tree out of the ground, put it in a pot, and I'm growing it. I'm pushing growth because I want it to be loaded next year. It's just stated that ice cream doesn't do well in the ground, and so I put it in a pot. I didn't buy that tree for it not to produce. I bought it so it will produce fruit. And it's good. I could eat a whole tree of ice cream by myself. So I got 2 trees. And it's a little fruit, not a really big fruit. So you need more than one of those, if you're going to share any. All right. We got number 2 was a first timer. First time me ever having this. And this was orange essence. Wow. Orange essence. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That citrus, that mango citrus knock you out flavor. Ooh, it was good. It was different because it was firm, like Dwarf and Wyan. Very different. It's not going to melt in your mouth. You got to chew orange essence. You got to chew it. You got to chew it. But, wow, that tree did not disappoint. I had 3 fruit, and my friend Bart was supposed to get one of those, and he left and went home and forgot to get it. So I had to take care of that. I get you next year, Bart. And but it was good. It made number 2. It knocked a whole lot of them out. And number 1, really? Do you really have to ask? Do you really have to ask what's number 1? No, you don't. Sugarloaf did it again. Number 1. Listen, it's gonna take a blue whale, an African elephant, the Indian elephant size and flavor fruit that knocked Sugarloaf off the top. It did it again this year. That little ugly, no color inside or out, eat early or late. Well, you want to eat it later. It did it, man. Sugarloaf is just amazing. As I said last year, you get coconut, pineapple, mango, and a splash, just a little splash of peach in there. It's everything in that. Sugarloaf made number one. So the video is getting lengthy. Milando Gardner coming at you, and just want to share with you my most requested video, which is top 10 for 2020. Milando Gardner coming at you. Y'all have a good one. Put your hands together, pray, wash them, and be safe.